Boaz's baby is finally here, the Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark III, full metal construction throughout. It does have this really unique handguard on here as well, nice and thick, nice and chunky as well, and it of course is going to be wide enough to fit a wide assortment of different MOC suppressors. And yes, for those that are wondering, this MOC suppressor that you see here does come included right out of the packaging, which is absolutely insane. You might have noticed that the receiver is a little bit different. This is going to be the Lancer Tactical billet style receiver on here, which does make a return from the Gen 4 series, and you absolutely love to see it. Boaz fell in love with this, and honestly, for very good reason. Of course, for those that are also wondering too, the functioning bolt catch option is still there as well. You might have noticed on the buffer tube here, the Delta stock, which normally would be in place, has gone. This is actually going to be the brand new NSR stock, and even though it doesn't look it from here, it looks kind of like a slimmer SOP mod stock. Let me tell you, this thing is significantly better. The amount of battery space you get in here is absolutely nuts. I have a pretty thick nunchuck lithium ion battery in here. If you know anything about lithium ions, them suckers are fat. They are incredibly thick. So you can rest easy knowing that you'll be able to have a really high milliamperage battery stored up in the battery compartment in here as well. And again, all these same internals that you would expect from the Gen 4 make a return on here. However, this is going to be the improved version. So this bad boy is going to come right out the box with 16:1 gear set, a high torque motor, and of course that quick change spring system, and Nebula 2 ETU, jam-packed with a bunch of programming options, and it just sounds so freaking nice. I'm going to go ahead and do just a little bit of semi here. Oh, that trigger is so good. Oh, we're gonna have to do a few shots of you guys actually a little bit zoomed in so you can see exactly what we're talking about here. I'm terrible at feathering the trigger, and even if I can do that, y'all are gonna have a breeze doing it. Let's do some full auto just because why not? Why the hell not? Oh, those 16:1s are really coming into play. This is borderline unethical right now, and this thing just is so freaking cool, especially once you start dressing it up as well with a bunch of accessories. It just looks like an absolute dream. Range on this bad boy is far. This is easily clearing over 220 feet, like no problem. The hop on this is very nice. It is the original Gen 4 hop-up series on here, and it does a really good job. It does an absolutely banging job. I could see with even an upgraded bucking and inner barrel, this thing would basically be a DMR. This would 100% be a DMR. This is a cheat code that you have on you, especially with the pre-cocking features on here that you get on the Nebula 2. All the programming options for the alternative fire modes. It just offers so much value for what it is that you're actually paying. Oh, changing. It's so nice, that satisfying crispy trigger feel that everyone's like really working overtime to try to achieve. It just comes stock like this out the box. Do a little bit of full auto here. Woo-hoo! And the fact that you can get this crazy amount of range out of essentially a honey badger build, what more could you be asking for, really?